Hey, hey.
Yo!
So guys,
Hey yo, konnichiwa guys.
So, guys, I need your expertise to help me buy my first PC since you guys are IT students and I don't know much about computers.
Don't worry bro, we sure can help one.
First off, the most important thing is the budget.
I have saved out 5k. I want to play games, so do some basic coding, run 3D design and video edit program because as an FCM student, I need to run and download tons of heavy program for my course.
With 5k, you can definitely get a decent PC, Joe. Not the best of the best, but definitely good enough for your needs.
what kind of games do you play, Joe?
I mainly play games like GTA 5, Souls games such as Elden Ring, Valorant, and Ghosts of War.
Bro, I think because you play high graphic games, you always need to run heavy programs for uni. You must definitely get a decent graphics card like an RTX 3050. It costs around 1.5k.
You should also get a decent CPU like the Intel i5 12th Gen, even though it's an older chip. Its performance should be enough, especially with the help of the GPU and RAM. Plus, it will save cost too, because it's only around $700.
This specific Intel chip has an excellent 6P core, also known as performance cores, 12 thread gaming processor, and it's a really good overclocking chip too. 80 megabytes L3 cache and UHD 730 graphic, and to be honest, it's a really good price to performance.
The motherboard should also be compatible with the RAM and CPU too, right?
Yes, that's right. Intel chips has LAN grid array socket type, meanwhile AMD chips has pin grid array type. So the motherboard should have LAN grid array socket type. So I suggest the Asus H610 motherboard. That's perfect for 12th gen Intel chips and is compatible with DDR4 RAM. And it's just 500 bucks.
Speaking about RAM, the storage is also important too. Of course, Joe will have to get the DDR4 RAM because it's power efficient and way faster compared to DDR3 RAMs.
And you also have to get an SSD rather than a HDD, because it doesn't have any moving parts and is way faster but slightly more expensive. Preferably a 500 GB SSD and above, because Joe will be downloading tons of programs for his uni projects, assignments, and etc. SSD like the Samsung M2970 Evo Plus is a good choice too. Total cost for the RAM and SSD should be $800.
Oh yeah, Joe, you'll also need a good keyboard, monitor, and mouse. A good spec and big monitor will definitely help with productivity. Or you can get a double monitor setup. Keyboard wise, it's more a personal preference since people tend to stick to one keyboard for a long time. You can get a custom built mechanical keyboard with personal choices of switches, keyboard case, keycaps, hot swappable or non hot swappable PCB. Basically, it's up to you. Or you can just get a membrane keyboard if you're okay with it.
Mouse wife, I suggest Logitech mouse since they have ton of choices to choose from. They have gaming specific mouse, ergonomic mouse with customizable shortcut button, and etc. Joe, will you also be needing a webcam?
Yes, I do. I use the webcam for classes, simple 3D animation tracking, and for group meeting too.
Then you need a high definition webcam for accurate face and hand tracking. Like some people also use their iPhone 10 and above because of its facial recognition ability that will track your face better.
Oh yeah, before I forget, you should also get a compatible power supply that is able to support your computer needs.
Well, thank you guys so much.
2,000 years later.
Hello guys.
Hello!
Hi.
What's up, bro?
So I have recently built a new computer, but I was wondering which operating system should I go for since I haven't heard different things.
I think you should go for Windows 11 because Windows 11 is the latest OS from Microsoft. It has a sleek new interface, better security, updated apps, and info widgets. Like, for example, the snipping tool lets users select rectangular or freehand areas, program windows, or even the whole desktop itself.
Personally, I think you should go for Linux if you're more of a hands-on person. Linux makes it easy for developers to deliver apps. You will have more flexibility, more freedom and control. Installing or uninstalling may not be the easiest task to do because most people are used to Windows, but you also have to keep in mind that Linux was originally developed for a fully capable programmer.
In my opinion, you should choose Windows 10 instead of Windows 11 because it's the most commonly used OS and most game recommend users to have Windows 10 installed for the best gaming experience. Plus, it's way more way more user friendly. For now, Windows 11 still have some bugs because it's a new OS and it's constantly being updated. So Windows 11 users might not have a smooth experience compared to Windows 10.
I see. Maybe I will try Wing 10 first. Hey guys, which browser is better? I have only used Microsoft Edge before.
From my experience in using browser, Opera is the best. The reason why Opera is a better browser is because Opera JS is a resource-friendly browser that focuses on using less of your PC and internet resources.
Personally, I would recommend you to use Google Chrome because it keeps you safe and sound with its built-in malware and phishing protection. It has safe browsing technology and it will show you a warning message before you visit a site that is suspicious.
Well, in my opinion, Brave's a better choice because it protects the user's privacy as it has built-in ad and tracker blocking features. Brave also launches faster and retrieves less data compared to so many other browsers. You can also choose a search engine of your choice such as DuckDuckGo, Bing, Google. Brave also allows Chrome extensions. Most importantly, it consumes less RAM.
Oh, I see. Since I want to do some basic coding on my computer, do you have any recommendation?
Sure. As for coding, first you must know what is coding. Coding, sometimes called computer programming, is how we communicate with computers. Code tells a computer what action to take, and writing code is like creating a set of instructions. By learning to write code, you can tell computer what to do or how to behave in much faster way. There's a few examples of language like Python and Java. Based on my experience and research, the best coding software for beginners is probably Python. The reason why I recommend this coding language is because it's an easy and useful programming language to learn for the first time. Rather than having jump into strict syntax rules, Python reads like English and is simple to understand for someone who's new to programming.
How about video edit software? I'm interested in editing my gameplay and upload them to YouTube.
Then you should check out DaVinci Resolve because it's a freeware and it's really popular for color grading videos. So you should be able to edit your gameplay as well.
I would recommend Adobe Premiere. It has so many features, and that's why probably most YouTubers use this software where they share where. You need to pay for the subscription after the trial ends.
You should also try the OBS Studio. It is free and it has a really good in gaming gameplay recording.
Thank you guys for using your knowledge to help me buy and set up my computer.
Anytime, bro.
Sure, Joe.
You're welcome.